What is up, guys? I'm back on the Monster Bass channel. If you guys don't know me, my name is Alex. I am Oklahoma's worst angler. And today, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we're talking about the X-Zone Slammer and the standout hooks from Daichi. So come along, guys, we're gonna try and go catch some fish on the drop shot technique. Now I'm out here today at a farm pond, and I got a few different farm ponds. Now the drop shot technique, this can be very tough, especially for you guys that are fishing ponds, and that's why I wanted to come out here today, because I wanted to challenge myself and try and help you guys have some answers for how to fish ponds with a drop shot. I live in Oklahoma, obviously. If you can't tell by my name, I'm watching these fish, you know, like there's bass chasing bluegill around here right now. Oh, dang. Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to stay on track here. But I live in Oklahoma, and a lot of the lakes that I fish personally, I don't fish a lot of rocky lakes. I don't fish a whole lot of deep stuff. I like to fish grass. That is my personal favorite. Now, some guys think that, and I'm not saying everybody thinks this, but some guys think that the drop shot technique is really for rocky terrain, you know, or deep water. It's definitely not. This is a fish catching technique that works everywhere if you know how to do it correctly. Because if you can drop shot correctly, you can hook up on a monster bass. What we're going to talk about are some of the weights and styles that I like to use when I'm fishing a drop shot. You'll have to excuse some of the highway noise here. Like I said, it's a farm pond, it's Oklahoma. Drop shot weights. What I really like to use is either the teardrop shape that you see right here, teardrop, or the cylinder. The cylinder right there. Now these guys in particular, I don't know if you can see this right here, but that right there is where you just slide your line right through and it clips onto your line. The nice thing about the clip-on weights is if you are fishing rocky stuff or you're fishing really thick grass and that weight gets snagged up on those snap ties or those snap lines right there, a lot of that time that weight will just break away. Now it sucks losing a weight, no doubt about it. It always sucks losing a weight, but sometimes it's better to lose a weight rather than lose the weight, the hook, and your bait at the same time. So that's why I like these guys, because even though I don't fish a lot of rock, there are some spots that I do fish that there is a lot of rock, and drop shots, it's gonna happen. You're gonna snag up a little bit. I personally do not like any of the cannonball sizes. I do not like the cannonball. I feel like the cylinders and the teardrops come through the grass a whole lot better. That's personally what I like. Fish what you prefer, fish to your preference. Well, that's kind of repetitive right there, but fish with what you're confident with. Now I'm going to be throwing this on a very light rod. This is a 7-foot medium action fast, or medium power fast action rod. It's a Halo TI series, and I got a 1000 size reel. The reel might be a little just undersized, a little underpowered, but for today's purposes, it's going to be good. Me personally, I like to run about 20-pound braid with a 10-pound leader. That's what I prefer. Again, this is me. I'm not telling you guys what to do, but the lighter the braid on your spinning gear and the lighter the leader, you're gonna have a better casting and you're gonna have better sensitivity. If you guys have not fished light tackle or some finesse stuff, it is some of the most fun fishing that you can do. Now, one of my favorite things about the Daichi standout hooks that came in the May bag for Monster Bass is this right here. The way that they're lined up, the way that they're made. This makes drop shotting so easy, so freaking easy. One of the hardest things about drop shotting when you're not using a standout hook is trying to get that Palomar or that knot correct for when you bring it back through, that it keeps that hook standing straight up. So Daichi made it easy for guys like me that are a little too dumb when it comes to this. What you do is you take your line, your leader line right here, or the weight line, the tag end, if I can get that name right, tag end, it only took me like 3 tries, and you slide it right through that bottom eye right there. That bottom eye is going to be right there, so then that hook is standing out. See what they did? See what they did there? Standout hook? Sorry. Now, so for fishing grass, I like to have a long tag end. I like to have at least a foot to 10 inches. That's what I like, because I never know how deep that grass is going to be out there, or how deep, you know, that the dead grass, the muck, anything like that. I want to have that bait plenty high above that, or right in line with the grass as I am either dragging this bait or hopping this bait along. So we're gonna attach that weight right there on the tag end, and now we've got a perfect little drop shot set up. And then what I'll do is I'll cut off that little tag end on the weight there, and then we're gonna throw on the slammer and get to fishing. So what I'm doing for here is searching for kind of clearings in the grass. I don't know if you can see right up there. It's very thick right there. So I'm looking for kind of clearings. There's a whole lot of bait, just baby bluegill cruising right above it. Looks like there's been a bluegill spawn. So this monster color is fantastic right now because some of these bluegill are very pale. They're not that dark color just yet. And this looks almost identical to those small baby bluegill that I see cruising around in here. We just need to trick a bass into eating. But sometimes that's the problem when you're fishing bodies of water with a lot of forage. It makes it tough. It's not easy. Now I failed to mention to you guys, I throw a 1/8 ounce on my drop shots. Again, because I'm fishing a lot of grass, a lot of ponds, not very deep water. I want that lighter weight, not so much because it's a slower sink rate, but it doesn't drop hard into that grass or as fast. So it allows me to kind of come up out of that thick stuff a little bit easier. And then after that initial first drop in, then a lot of the time I can work that a little bit faster than you normally would a drop shot. But by doing that, it kind of helps keep that weight not all the way sinking down in that grass. See that slammer right there? Great action to it. Nice slow fall. Great shimmy on the tail. Who doesn't like a good little tail shimmy, am I right? I'm gonna switch over to another body of water. I'd like to cross right there, but that looks like snake heaven. Pretty sure it's just overflowing. Snakes don't bother me. I know they bother a lot of people. They don't bother me at all. It's those cottonmouths that you can't hear and seem to be just more cantankerous than most others that give me a whole lot more pause when going into wet areas. What's up, my friend?
What's up, man? It's either fishing or is
we got her. Oh, Rafi, we got her. We got her. No, she spit it. Dadgummit, dude. Oh, man. Drag was a little too loose, but hey, we figured out a pattern. Oh, that's the wrong species. We got a bluegill.
All right, well, I will talk to you later, my good man.
All right, dude. We got another one now.
Right.
We got to figure it out now, Rafi.
All right, good.
All right, I'll see you.
All right, bye.
Guys, I think I've figured out how to fish the slammer. But that bass that you saw jump, my drag was too loose. But I am figuring out a really good way to fish my drop shot in this heavy grass. What I'm doing with the slammer is doing a nice steady retrieve. You guys can see that there. Steady retrieve, and then just kind of bumping the rod along and giving that tail all the action it needs to kind of flick around there, and it is getting their attention. Now we just need to get these bass's attention here. There we go. We got him that time. We got him that time. Get on up here, Bubba. Come here, little fella. That's right. That's where you want it. Right in the snoozle. Right up top there. Nice little healthy little... Oh, you've been caught before, huh? Healthy little farm pond bass. Guys, I think I figured something out. We're fishing the drop shot very differently in these farm ponds. You guys are down south. Oh, you might be trying to spawn. Sorry, get back in there. I said it already, but I'm gonna say it again, especially with all this highway noise behind me. Steady retrieve with little rod tips, tricks, tips, jerks, ticks, whatever. Let's see if we can get another one now. See if we figured out a pattern. Nice steady retrieve there. Letting that weight kind of just drag through that grass. And just ticking her along. Oh my, that's a big one. That's a big one. That is a big one. That's a big one. Dang, son. He ate that whole slammer. Look at that slab daddy. Look at that thing. Look at the size of that thing. Look at him. Look at his belly. Ooh, buddy. That's a good one. All right, guys, we're gonna try for one more bass, then we're gonna wrap it up. Oh, smacked. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, that's the one we've been looking for, you guys. Holy cow. No, stay down. Oh, dadgummit. Dadgummit. That was the one we were looking for. Oh my Lanta. Dang. Oh, buddy. That is the one that we wanted. Dadgum. There we go. Oh, oh my. That one's bigger. That one's bigger. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. No, 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 no. Crap. I'm a broken man. You saw the wake. Came up once and then just shook it right there. Swam off like it was nothing. You know what you do in times like this? You get back up and you get back after them. Will those two fish come back for it? Probably not, but we're gonna try. Oh snap. Let's just crank the drag down for now on those hook sets. We can loosen it up as we go. We are just getting the most aggressive pumpkin seeds out here. Look at this guy. He choked that entire thing too. I can hook a freaking pumpkin seed, but I can't seem to stay hooked up on a bass. Go on back now, you little jerk. I gotta fix my line. It's all tangled up here. Well, we know the bluegill are back up in there. There's a bass right there. I know the bass are up in there too. Dadgummit. Oh, come on, come and take it. I see you. Yep, I saw you waking out. You're staying hooked. You're staying pinned, and I'm flipping you up here. Woo! You are not the one that I wanted. You are not the one I wanted. Oh man. Well guys, that's it for me from Monster Bass. Hope you guys enjoyed this video going over the X-Zone Slammer right there. If you guys got one in your Monster Bass box this month or your Monster Bass bag this month, get out there and throw this thing. And then I hope the tips that I figured out along the way, listen, I never claimed to be the best drop shot fisherman, never claimed to be, but I hope your tips, the tips that I figured out today, help you guys out. If you're out there fishing ponds, fishing grass, we're gonna get this guy back in the water. Thanks for watching, guys. If you are not subscribed already, subscribe to the Monster Bass channel. Tell them. Tell him. He said subscribe to the Monster Bass channel. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time we're on the water.